Before you try to understand, why does this inner pain insist on staying with you? Take a breath. Because what I'm about to reveal isn't for everyone. That silent, throbbing pain that appears in empty moments, that tightens your chest for no apparent reason. It's not a flaw. It's a warning. Stay with me. This is important. There's something in your soul that's been trying to speak for years, but you can only hear it when everything around you is quiet enough to be unsettling. Because deep down, you've already realized this pain isn't just physical or emotional, it's spiritual. It arises when the energy of someone growing inside begins to collide with their own destiny. It's as if an old part of you is dying, while a hidden truth tries to emerge. If this message has reached you, it's no coincidence. Only those who have this calling recognize this kind of discomfort, a discomfort that transforms. Don't stop now. There's something here for you. The truth is, this pain didn't come to destroy. It came to reveal. Every burden you carry without understanding is, in fact, a sign that your soul is trying to make room for a new version of you. When the shadow appears, it's not because you're failing. It's because you're growing. And the chosen ones feel more deeply because they have been shaped to perceive what others ignore. As you continue listening, something within you is already beginning to awaken, and what comes after that is even deeper. Before I reveal what's behind this feeling, subscribe, like this video, and write in the comments, "I am one of the chosen ones." This strengthens the field, increases our connection, and confirms to the universe that you are ready for the next step. Now, take a deep breath, because the next part will speak directly to your soul. There's a part of the pain you feel that never surfaces. It breathes deep within your soul, in a place no one sees, but which guides everything. It's a formless discomfort, but it presses as if to remind you of something forgotten. Stay with me. This is important. This feeling doesn't arise from nothing. It's born when consciousness begins to move, when the old energy no longer sustains who you are destined to become. If this message has reached you, it's because your soul recognizes this calling even before you understand it. The curious thing is that this silent pain usually appears when you try to go about your life normally. It invades when you try to ignore your hidden truth, when you pretend everything is all right, while a part of you begs for transformation. It's the shadow announcing that there's light wanting to enter. Don't stop now. There's something in this discomfort trying to reveal who you really are. Only those who are chosen feel this internal pressure as if destiny were knocking at the door. And when this pain manifests, it's not to punish, it's to awaken. It's like the first sign of a spiritual earthquake about to shake internal structures you've held up for years. As you continue listening, you'll notice that this discomfort is actually a guide. It pushes you away from what has already expired and closer to what has always been your purpose. This is just the beginning. The next topic delves even deeper into this mystery that's stirring within you. There are pains that know exactly where they hurt, but yours doesn't. Yours spreads like a mist inside your chest, shifting location, changing weight, changing voice, but it never goes away. Stay with me. This is important. This formless pain is the first sign of a profound transformation. It is the soul moving before the mind understands. It doesn't come to knock you down. It comes to undo what no longer belongs to your destiny. If this touches you, it's because your soul already knew this path long before you realized it. This pain is restless because you are restless inside. It is energy trying to find an outlet, seeking space for a new consciousness to be born. That's why the more you try to ignore it, the stronger it pulsates. It doesn't want to be fought, it wants to be heard. Don't stop now. Only those who are chosen feel this kind of nameless pain, because it doesn't belong to the body, it belongs to the calling. The shadow emerges, not as a threat, but as a warning that something within you is about to be reborn. And if you pay attention, you'll notice that it acts like a portal, a nudge. A silent invitation to cross the boundary between who you were and who you need to become. As you continue listening, something within you begins to emerge, a hidden truth that has always been there, waiting for you to have the courage to look at it. This formless pain is the prelude. In the next section, you will understand the emotional weight that accompanies this metamorphosis. There's a weight you carry in your chest that didn't come from today, nor from yesterday. It's an ancient weight, almost ancestral, that crosses your days like a silent reminder of something you haven't yet named. Stay with me. This is important. This weight is not weakness. It's spiritual memory. It's the soul guarding what the mind cannot yet process. If this message has reached you, it's not a coincidence. It's recognition. Only those with a deep calling feel this kind of emotional burden that cannot be explained, only perceived. This weight grows on the days you try too hard to be strong. It manifests when you hide your own pain to keep functioning. It's as if your energy becomes dense, thick, not because you made a mistake, but because you've pushed your own limits for too long. Don't stop now. There's something here for you. This emotional discomfort is a sign that your hidden truth is demanding space, asking to be seen, asking to be released. Your soul knows it can no longer carry what doesn't belong to its destiny. And as you continue listening, you'll realize that this weight was never the enemy. It's the messenger. It's the inner push that says, something needs to change. It calls you to an awakening that doesn't begin with light, but with the courage to face what hurts. And it's precisely from this point that transformation is born. In the next section, you'll understand the part of you that is trying to emerge through this pain. There is a version of you, more lucid, lighter, more aligned with your purpose, that is trying to breathe through the cracks in your pain. Stay with me. This is important. This hidden part wasn't born now. It has always been there, waiting for the moment when your consciousness would become strong enough to recognize it. If this message has reached you, it's because your soul already senses that something greater is trying to surface, even if your mind doesn't yet understand. This emerging version appears in your silences, your discomfort, your intuitions that you try to ignore. It manifests in small rejections of what you previously accepted, in impulses for change that you stifle so as not to disappoint anyone. Don't stop now. There's something here for you. What seems like confusion is, in fact, the energy of the new pressing against the walls of the old. The chosen feel this as a spiritual restlessness, a call that echoes beneath the surface. And as you continue listening, you will realize that this emerging part of you doesn't want to destroy your life. It wants to liberate it. It is the answer to a pain you tried to remedy when you actually needed to decipher it. It is the hidden truth that has always lived at the center of your wound. This inner presence trying to be born is the beginning of the transformation you have so longed for. And in the next topic, you will understand the hidden meaning of spiritual pain who accompanies you. Spiritual pain doesn't scream, it whispers. It doesn't tear like ordinary trauma. It corrodes slowly, as if trying to reveal something you've avoided for too long. Stay with me. This is important. This kind of pain doesn't belong to the body, nor to the mind. It is born at the exact point where your soul realizes you are living below your destiny. If this message has reached you, it's because your energy no longer accepts a life that doesn't reflect your hidden truth. Spiritual pain arises when there is a disconnect between who you are and who you are trying to be. It's that feeling of emptiness, even when everything seems right. It's the discomfort that appears when you ignore the signals your heart insists on showing you. Don't stop now. There's something here for you. The soul sends this pain as a way to awaken you, as a reminder that you didn't come here to survive. You came to transform. Only the chosen ones feel this pain so deeply, because it is the first call of purpose. And as you continue listening, you will realize that this pain doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means something is dwindling so that another part can be born. It's the light trying to pierce through the shadow. It's the beginning of a change that starts from within and then touches your whole life. In the next topic, you will understand the shadow that emerges when you grow internally. And why is that so frightening? Every time the soul expands, the shadow moves. It doesn't appear to punish you, but to reveal what still needs to be seen before you move forward. Stay with me. This is important. When you grow internally, old parts of yourself begin to feel threatened. These are habits, beliefs, fears, and identities that have survived for years, but can no longer keep up with your new level of consciousness. If this message has reached you, it's because your energy has already begun to surpass these internal structures that once seemed unshakable. The shadow emerges as resistance, as doubt, as that voice that tries to convince you to return to the safe place, even if that place has always hurt. Don't stop now. There's something here for you. The shadow only appears because you are moving forward. It is proof that your awakening is in motion. The chosen feel this intensely, that sensation of fighting against something invisible, when in reality they are fighting against old versions of themselves that need to be released. And as you continue listening, you'll realize that the shadow is not the enemy. It's a messenger. It shows you exactly where your light hasn't yet reached. It points out the parts that need to be healed, integrated, transformed. Each discomfort is a map. Each fear is a portal. And in the next topic, you will understand. Because the chosen ones feel everything more deeply, and how this shapes one's own destiny. Those chosen don't feel more because of fragility. They feel more because they carry more light, more awareness, more truth pulsing within their hearts. Stay with me. This is important. Their souls are sensitive like a spiritual radar, picking up nuances that most ignore. That's why the pain goes deeper, the silence echoes louder, and each loss leaves invisible marks. If you're listening to this with a heavy heart, it's because this sensitivity isn't a flaw. It's their identity. When a chosen one feels, they feel with their whole body, with all their energy, with all the history their soul has accumulated throughout inner lives. It's not emotion. It's perception. It's the awakening trying to break through the surface. Don't stop now. There's something here for you. The intensity you carry is the instrument destiny uses to mold you. It's not an exaggeration. It's calibration. The pain weighs more because your purpose weighs more too. Others survive. You transform. And as you continue listening, you'll realize that this emotional depth is the key, not the chain. The more you feel, the more you see. The more you see, the more you understand the path that calls you. This sensitivity is the inner map that leads you to your purpose. And in the next topic, you will understand the connection between your pain and your destiny. And because nothing you felt was in vain. The pain you feel isn't random. It's targeted, almost intelligent, as if it knows exactly where to touch to awaken you. Stay with me. This is important. Every emotional discomfort that crosses your soul points to a place where your purpose is trying to germinate. Pain is the push that pulls you off narrow paths and leads you to the destiny you already sensed, but didn't yet have the courage to embrace. If this makes sense to you, it's because your soul recognizes this truth before your mind accepts it. Purpose rarely arises in moments of peace. It usually emerges after ruptures, losses, silences, and those deep voids you couldn't explain. Don't stop now. There's something here for you. When life wants to redirect you, it begins by removing everything that doesn't fit with who you're becoming. And this process hurts because it requires leaving behind parts of yourself that were shelter, even when they no longer fit. The chosen understand this pain as a calling, not as a punishment. And as you continue listening, you'll realize that every tear, every fall, every new beginning was a hidden alignment. The pain molded you to carry the energy your destiny demands. It didn't break you, it prepared you. And in the next section, you'll understand how cycles of loss shape your identity, revealing strengths you didn't even know you possessed. The cycles of loss you've experienced weren't a coincidence. They were silent spiritual surgeries, removing everything that would hinder your expansion. Stay with me. This is important. Every person who left, every door that closed, every moment you felt left behind, all of this was part of a profound reshaping of your identity. Your soul knew you couldn't carry certain burdens into the next chapter. If this message resonates with you, it's because your own energy recognizes this ancient movement. Loss didn't come to diminish you. It came to sharpen your perception, to strengthen your sense of purpose, to clear the ground where your true self would be born. Don't stop now. There's something here for you. The chosen know that the pain of loss is often the prelude to a revelation. And however much it hurts, it opens up space. It breaks down internal structures that were already defeated, even when you were still trying to keep them standing. And as you continue listening, something inside you understands. It wasn't abandonment. It was redirection. Each loss shaped your strength, honed your sensitivity, refined your awareness. You wouldn't be who you are today without what you had to let go of. And in the next topic, you will understand the necessary distance for its expansion, and why the silence between you and the world has always been a sign of preparation. There are times when life pulls you away, from people, places, noises, and you don't understand why. Stay with me. This is important. This distancing isn't rejection, it's preparation. The soul needs silence to grow, and destiny needs space to reveal itself. If you felt an inexplicable urge to withdraw, to distance yourself, to protect yourself, it's because your energy is reorganizing itself for something greater. Only those who carry a calling feel this need to disappear in order to be reborn. The separation hurts because it feels like loneliness, but it's actually alignment. It's the universe removing interference, noise, distractions, so you can finally hear your own hidden truth. Don't stop now. There's something here for you. This separation doesn't mean you've lost connections. It means you've transcended frequencies. The soul warns before destiny changes, and the warning usually comes in the form of a profound silence. The chosen ones know how to recognize this emptiness as a portal, not as an end. And as you continue listening, you'll realize that this withdrawal was a call inward, to the part of you that knows exactly where it's going, even if you can't see it yet. It is in silence that your energy expands. It is in recollection that your identity is strengthened. And in the next topic, you will understand the emotional resistance that needs to crumble, so that this expansion, may it finally happen. Every true transformation begins with a breaking point, that moment when the soul can no longer sustain old emotional structures. Stay with me. This is important. The emotional resistance you feel isn't stubbornness, it's protection. Your mind trying to keep alive a pattern that has already won, while your soul tries to free it. If this sentence resonates with you, it's because that resistance is already beginning to crumble, silently. Resistance manifests as fear, as attachment, as the feeling that you're not ready yet. But no one awakens because they are ready. They awaken because the pain of remaining the same becomes greater than the fear of change. Don't stop now. There's something here for you. This inner breakdown, which sometimes frightens you, is the beginning of expansion. It's the old energy giving way to the new frequency that your destiny demands. The chosen ones always feel this rupture before the turning point, It's the call breaking through the last defenses. And as you continue listening, you'll realize that this resistance isn't the enemy, it's the final portal. When it gives way, a hidden truth emerges powerfully. You were never breaking. You were always opening. And in the next topic, you'll understand the hidden truth at the heart of your wound and why she has always been the key to his transformation. In the deepest part of your pain, that point you avoid touching, lies a truth that has never stopped pulsing. Stay with me. This is important. Your wound is not just what hurt you, it's what shaped you. At its center, there is a silent knowing about who you truly are and about the destiny that has always tried to call you. If this message touches something within you, it's because your soul already knows that this wound contains answers that the mind has never been able to translate. The truth hidden there isn't about loss, rejection, or failure. It's about power. It's about the part of you that remained alive even when everything crumbled. Don't stop now. There's something here for you. The center of your wound is the point where shadow meets light, where suffering transforms into purpose. The chosen carry deep wounds because from them springs the strength necessary to fulfill their calling. The soul never wastes pain. It transforms everything into direction. And as you continue listening, you will feel that this wound was never your enemy, but your teacher. It showed you who you are not, only to later reveal who you need to become. It opened space for a new consciousness, lighter, more authentic, more aligned with the destiny you already recognize in the silence. And in the next topic, you will understand the transformation that begins with discomfort. And why does it always come first as pain, never as clarity? Every great transformation begins subtly, not with light, but with restlessness. Stay with me. This is important. The discomfort you feel is the first movement of your destiny rearranging itself from within. Before life changes outside, it stirs within the soul. If this feeling has been with you, it's not weakness. It's a sign that your energy is about to shift frequency. Only those who have a calling perceive this warning so early. Discomfort arises when you no longer fit into what you've always been, when old versions of yourself begin to crumble, even if you still try to hold on to them. Don't stop now. There's something here for you. This unease is the soul pushing against inner walls, expanding spaces, opening doors you didn't know existed. It announces that you are ceasing to merely survive and beginning to awaken. The chosen feel this phase as a deep tension, as if something within them is about to emerge. And as you continue listening, you'll realize that discomfort is the most sacred stage of transformation. It's the point where the old no longer sustains, and the new has not yet revealed itself. It's the void between two worlds, where all true change is born. And in the next topic, you will understand the calling that reveals itself through pain, and why this inner strength always uses discomfort as its language. The pain that runs through you is not just emotion, it's language. Stay with me, this is important. The soul rarely speaks with words. It speaks with inner movements, with subtle pressures, with that tightness that insists on appearing when you are too far from who you were born to be. If this message has reached you, it's because the call has been whispering for a long time, and now it has begun to shout. The calling reveals itself precisely in the moments when you believe you are breaking. It shows itself when something inside you says, "I can't take it anymore," even if nothing outside seems wrong. Don't stop now. There's something here for you. This pain is the spiritual command saying that your cycle has changed, even if your life hasn't yet caught up. The chosen recognize this moment as an internal turning point. Before it, survival. After it, destiny. And as you continue listening, you will realize that this calling was never outside. It was always vibrating within your own energy. It uses pain as an alarm clock because it's impossible to ignore what hurts. It is through the wound that the soul directs you to the path you were trying to postpone. And in the next topic, you will understand the greater purpose that has always been there, silent, waiting for the right moment to emerge. Before you even realized it, your purpose was already watching you from afar, waiting for the exact moment when your soul would be mature enough to recognize it. Stay with me. This is important. Purpose doesn't arrive as a ready-made answer, but as a deep feeling that you've always been walking towards somewhere, even when you seemed lost. If this phrase awakens something in you, it's because this purpose has been pulsing within your energy for a long time. The truth is, your purpose was never hidden. You just weren't conscious enough to see it. It reveals itself in the patterns of your pain, in the repetitions of your life, in the places your soul insists on returning to. Don't stop now. There's something here for you. The chosen feel purpose as an inner pull, sometimes gentle, sometimes devastating, but always present. Destiny calls with the same intensity that you try to ignore it. And as you continue listening, you will realize that each cycle, each loss, each silent awakening has brought you exactly to this point. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was by chance. Everything was preparation. The greater purpose was always there, waiting for you to shed your layers, confront your shadows, and finally recognize the light that was born with you. In the end, when you look back, you realize that nothing you experienced was accidental. Every shadow that touched you, every pain that pierced you, every silence that shaped you, it was all part of an invisible preparation. Stay with me. This is important. The soul never wastes suffering. It transforms. And now, something inside you finally understands. You weren't breaking. You were being summoned. Because when a chosen one awakens, the world around them seems to shrink. Old certainties crumble. Layers fall away. The soul begins to breathe for the first time. If this message has reached you, it is not by chance. It is confirmation. It is an answer. It is destiny calling by the name that only your energy recognizes. You were guided through pains you couldn't decipher, only to discover that they weren't punishments. They were maps. Each tear pointed in a direction. Each rupture revealed a hidden path. Each loss pushed away what wasn't yours, so that what was yours could remain. It always has been. It could finally get closer. Don't stop now. What you're feeling is the threshold of a new cycle. And now, in the silence after the storm, something aligns. Your soul rises from within. Your energy reorganizes. Your consciousness expands. You begin to realize that you are not walking towards a purpose. You and the purpose. The pain that once hurt you now guides you. The shadow that frightened you now protects you. The calling that troubled you now reveals you. Because only the chosen ones can understand what I am about to say. You weren't born just to survive. You came to awaken others. He came to bring light where no one dares to go. He came to transform pain into direction, wounds into wisdom, silence into truth. And if something inside you resonated when you heard that, then you already know. The journey doesn't end here. She's just getting started. If this content resonated with you, subscribe to receive more messages like this. Share in the comments what you felt when you heard this. Your voice can awaken another soul. Your support helps this message reach those who also need to wake up.